Have you ever lain awake in the middle of the night, whispering to yourself, "Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow I will wake up early and start over"? But then, when the alarm rings, you keep hitting the snooze button again and again. By the time you finally get out of bed, everything is already too late. The world outside is noisy and overwhelming, and you are no longer in control, just chasing after the rush of life. That used to be me year after year, until one day I tried something I never thought possible, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, not for a 7-day challenge, but as a daily habit. And just a few months later, I was no longer the same person I used to be. If you are craving more time, more peace, and more control in your life, then this video is for you. Let us discover together the real power of the 5 amperes, M habit, and how you can make it your own. Chapter 1. Wake up and rehydrate. Back then, I used to wake up with a blaring alarm, my heart racing, and stressed from the very first second. No wonder I started my mornings like someone on the run. Later, I switched to a sunrise alarm clock. It gradually lit up the room as if the sun was rising inside my home. Instead of panic, I was woken up naturally. And the very first thing I did was not grabbing my phone, but drinking a big glass of water, sometimes with a squeeze of lemon. Your body has just gone through 7 to 8 hours without water, and that glass is like pressing the start button for your brain, your digestion, and your mind. A simple habit, but it reminds you, you are alive, and you are in control of your own rhythm. Chapter 2. Wake up the body. I used to think working out meant a full hour at the gym. Totally wrong. Some days I only do 10 minutes of yoga, other days just a short walk outside. The goal is not to burn calories, but to wake up the body, get the blood flowing, and let the brain release endorphins. Have you ever wondered why you still feel groggy even after a full night's sleep? The simple reason is, you are missing natural sunlight. Just stepping outside for a few minutes in the morning signals your body, this is daytime. This is the time to create energy. I often take a quiet walk under the soft morning light. No headphones, no social media, only silence. And that is when I realized I was finally living, not just existing through the day. Chapter 3. Mindfulness and Writing. Around 5:45 inches the morning, when the world is still asleep, I sit quietly. At first, I thought meditation was just a waste of time. But after a few weeks, I noticed myself becoming calmer, less reactive. A small gap appeared between my racing thoughts, and just 5 minutes of stillness was enough to reset my brain. After that, I write a few lines. Nothing fancy, just a regular notebook. 3 things I am grateful for, how I am feeling, and the single most important task of the day. It may sound small, but it turns me into the driver of my day, not a passenger being dragged along. Chapter 4. Nutrition for the Mind. Imagine this. It is only 6 o'clock in the morning. Your phone is still silent, and you are sitting with a book. No distractions, no noise. Just you and knowledge. I read personal growth books, sometimes biographies or philosophy. Some mornings I practice a small skill like learning a new language on an app, or I try journaling in another language. The goal is not perfection, but growth. The morning is the space to invest in yourself before the world pulls you away. Chapter 5. Breakfast and Planning. Around 6:30, I fuel up with a real breakfast protein, healthy fats, and water. Not just a quick pastry and rushed coffee. After that, I look at my schedule. Which task needs priority? Which one can be skipped or moved? I write down one thing that would make today a success. And finally, I close my eyes for 30 seconds, picturing myself walking through the day with confidence and calm. That little moment programs my mind for success. Chapter 6. Reality and Challenges. Waking up at 5 o'clock is not easy. In the beginning, I hated it. My body felt heavy as lead, my brain foggy. But I knew every real change begins with resistance. So, I prepared my clothes the night before, left my phone in another room, and made a simple checklist. I did not wake up early to copy successful people, but to remind my future self that she deserves this. Chapter 7. How to maintain it. To keep this habit sustainable, you need 3 things. Consistency. Do not jump straight from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Cut it back 15 minutes at a time. Enough sleep without 7 to 8 quality hours 5 in the morning means nothing. Personalization. If meditation does not work for you, try audio notes. If journaling is not your thing, try sketching. Make it something you enjoy. A great morning begins with a peaceful evening. I have shared my evening routine in another video you can check out later. Chapter 8. Transformation. Remember this. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning is not a magic wand that fixes everything, but it gives you 2 gifts: time and clarity. Goals that have been delayed start to move forward. Anxiety slowly loses its grip. The feeling of being stuck is replaced with the first real steps. This is not just a morning routine. It is a decision to live with intention. So, what is your challenge? Do not just nod and close this video. Do one small thing tomorrow morning. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier. Drink water. Take a deep breath. Step into the sunlight. Write down something you are grateful for. This is your time. Before the world comes rushing in, choose yourself, starting at 5 o'clock. And I want to hear from you. If you had 2 extra hours every morning, what would you do? Share it in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe so I can keep walking this journey with you. Time waits for no one. And hey, it is already 5 o'clock.